You ever had the issue where a cute girl comes to your house every day and lays on your bed and sometimes will take care of you if you're sick, but will mostly just eat your snacks, play your games, and, you know, talk shit to you and sometimes wrestle you and mess with you a little bit? No? Me either. Huh. If you haven't had this happen to you, then you can read it here, because that's what Please Go Home Akutsu-san is all about. Along with the formula of a cute girl bullying some kind of random character, comes Akutsu-san. That's kind of the formulaic you get from each chapter. You take one cute or hot manga character, you put them with somebody else who's willing to put up with their bullshit and them being a complete dick, and then you got yourself a story. With this story being about Akutsu-san, who finds out about where the main character lives, and she ends up going to his house almost every day just to eat snacks and chill, and that's her lounge. She calls it her lounge spot, her secret hideaway. And the manga so far has primarily taken place within just that room. With the exception of them going outside every now and then, the most of the focus and total entirety of the manga takes place in that room. Being a delinquent, Akutsu-san's is not the best manneristic character ever, not the most polite one ever, more blunt and, you know, to the point and rude. And her bluntness and rudeness kind of keeps her demanding to stay at the place to the dismay of the main character, who really just wants her to leave. Where, like I said before, she hangs out with the main character Oyama-san, which doesn't really hang out, more just loiters in his room while he's there. Oyama isn't really a strong guy and gets bullied often by Akutsuka by, you know, wrestling or just being picked on and teased on. But he's also not the bitchiest main character where he'll put up with a lot of shit. He does get pissed off at Akutsu-san a lot and does put his foot down every now and then, but she's not gonna listen to him at all. But the antics that Akutsu-san puts through Oyama is basically just, you know, hanging out there, bullying him, picking on him, playing his games, eating his food, chilling on his bed, just relaxing all the time. And this is basically the formula for the beginning of a lot of the chapters, is basically how it goes. She's there, she comes over, she stays, they talk about something. Sometimes something happens, it gets a little awkward. It's a basically a very easy to go off of formula. But if you think the main character is cute, and which is why we read a lot of these things, the main character is cute, the formulaic is simple, and we like that kind of formulaic bullying style kind of manga, I think you're gonna like this manga a lot. It's short, sweet, and to the point, and knows what it's doing, and in later chapters kind of, well, goes deeper, I'll get to later. But I will say, between the two characters, it's really cool to see the formula work together, where they're able to bounce off each other to give themselves really good dialogue for each other, instead of just, you know, I'm here to bully you. Okay, you're a piece of shit, let me lay in your bed. Okay, sorry, my bad, I'll step back, and then the chapter ends. There's a lot more dialogue back and forth going on that really works with these two characters. As a delinquent, you would expect to see, you know, Akutsu-san be a lot more vulgar, more daring, more demanding, you know, flashing her body around every now and then, flipping up her skirt, you know, not really worrying about if you can see her panties or not, and then taunting Oyama for noticing and calling him a virgin loser. But every now and then, he'll say something or do something to make Akutsu kind of like, you know, blush a little bit or kind of throw her off guard, because she is also a little bit more innocent than she puts off. The manga reminds us that Akutsu is still just a high school girl that likes cute things. For example, one time she's in the shower in the bathroom and she left her phone on the table or bed. Oyama walks up to it, picks it up, says, oh, this is her phone, I probably shouldn't do anything with it. And all of a sudden a video of a cat of her going, yeah, yeah, like doing that to a cat shows up, and she looks at him, grabs it, beats the fuck out of him, and is like, ignore everything about that. I'm a delinquent, I'm a bully, fuck you, I'm not cute. But she's very cute. So she does get embarrassed a lot. She is a high school girl, she is very cutesy, and she's she tries to put off this big front, but at the same time, she's still a girl that is curious about you know, cute things and likes certain stuff, and hasn't had that much experience with romance or boys. As each chapter goes on, it's very nice to see these two characters come together more and more with each passing chapter, with certain things happening, and them kind of showing more how much they appreciate each other, how much they kind of may like each other, and also coming to terms with themselves about how they feel about the other person. Oyama, like I said, is more the standard guy. He's like, okay, you know, he does get flustered and blushes a lot of the time, which is, to be fair, if a girl that you don't know that's really attractive is grabbing all on top of you, wrestling you, and all this other stuff. Now, Akutsu-san is very ungrateful, very annoying, and for the longest time, Oyama's like, hey, just get the fuck out of my house. Like, I just want to enjoy my younger days by myself. Can you fuck off? And she never does it. And as this chapter goes on, they start to obviously grow closer together and become more of a friendship slash, you know, I might be curious about you, but I don't want to admit that to you kind of deal. In fact, a continuous joke that happens a lot is that Akutsu-san will say something to the main character, and the main character's like, oh, she must be coming on to me. I also like you. And then she's like, what? That's not what I meant at all. You disgusting pervert. Get the fuck away from me. And then Oyama's like, oh God, I messed up really bad. And then Akutsu-san's like, yo, do I like him? And as time goes on, each character starts to realize what kind of their weak points are with each other and kind of mess with those or trigger those every now and then. Now, spoiler alert, not really a spoiler, it's kind of obvious. As the time goes on, the characters start to develop feelings for each other. Oyama is more like, you know, not in denial per se, but is more of like, even if I do like her, she's not gonna give a fucking shit about me. Akutsu is having the hardest time accepting that she might like this guy. There's like so much going on, and every time like something happens, she's like, oh, well, I don't like him. I do not like him at all. I totally do not want nothing to do with him. I don't, and then gets like, the things that she does in the beginning of the chapters, she finds embarrassing to do now. Like, she would flash her panties at him and be like, well, for letting me stay here, I'll flash my panties. There's your reward. Now she's like, oh, I'll flash you my, I don't want you to, why am I so shy right now? And she gets flustered and shy, and she's trying to come to terms with the fact that she likes him, but isn't quite there yet. At the time of this recording, there's 52 chapters out, and with this going on, with very short kind of, you know, bam bam kind of thank you ma'am chapters, it basically knows what it's setting itself up for in the future, and it's also enjoying itself now. What I mean by that is that right now, the formula is somebody hangs out, somebody gets flustered, somebody does something wrong, they both get over it and ignore it, and then the lingering feelings are there at the end of the chapter. And with 52 chapters, I say maybe they should wrap it up, but right now it's a lot of fun, and they're very short chapters too, so I don't think they really have any place to go with an ending right now. Hell, they even introduced a new character, the landlord's daughter, who in the beginning was like, okay, well, you two are hanging out together, whatever the fuck you want to do, yada yada yada, you know, you need to keep it down here. You first keep it down. Is this woman bothering you? I'll kick her out right now. And then he's like, oh no, she's not bothering me, she's fine. And at the beginning, the landlord's like, I want nothing to do with these kids. These kids are super annoying. I'm only in the characters in manga. There's never a romance just like in the manga. And then she sees Akutsu blush over him saying that she's not bothering him. And she's like, yo, this is just like the fucking manga. Holy shit, this is so cool. And allows her to stay there just so this lady can watch those two develop and grow close to each other. And like when she goes home, she's like, okay, so main character A maybe likes the girl, but the girl likes the guy, right? And the guy and the girl is blushing about it and doesn't really come to terms with it yet. It's just like a shoujo manga. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'll help you out, Mom. I'll go visit them again sometime. So with that character, we have our first third character in 50 chapters. That's going to be an outside looking in kind of thing. Oh man, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I'd say if you like these like simple little stories about like, you know, girl bullies guy kind of, you know, puts up with it. Girl sometimes likes the guy and he does things that are super cool and that she likes kind of things. Also, it really, really helps that Akutsu is fucking hot. Like, this is a hot anime girl, manga girl. She is so good looking. Character design is great. The thing she does is great. Her attitude is still cute, although being a fucking asshole. I love it. I really do love this manga. And watching these two characters be absolutely cute and adorable to each other is phenomenally entertaining. And like for a chapter that releases like every 1 or 2 weeks, you gotta love it. Like I don't want to read B-Stars this week and get all emotionally up and, you know, realize that it's ending soon and deal with all this drama. I just want to watch this girl call this guy an asshole virgin loser, and then he says something cool, and then she blushes when she's trying to be a delinquent and then rustles him to the ground. They just do cute shit. Is that too much to ask? Just cute shit? It's not. Spoiler alert. It's not. But like I said, if you like the cute wham bam thank you ma'am mangas that are just really, you know, to the punch, cute, 9 pages long, just read, feel happy, and then move on, then please go home. Akutsu-san is probably one of the things that you should probably pick up. Relatively new, has, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 volumes out, and it's only like 52 chapters at the moment, still releasing pretty frequently, so you'll be in luck to keep on reading. Plus, Akutsu-san is super fucking cute. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have read this manga before, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you find anything similar, the kind of bullying, kind of picking on a character, you know, delinquent girl, yada, yada, yada. If you've read these before, then let me know what they are, and if you write this one, then how do you feel about this one? So don't forget to do that. Like the video, comment again, and then subscribe, all that stuff. Anyways, also, shout out to my Patreon at patreon.com/Dakota Broskie. Thank you for all you guys' help and all the fun things that allow me to keep doing this. Shout out to Screaming Emery Wombat, Sis, Lee Watts, Payne Patrick, Colin Comber, Common F. Baumgardner, Douglas Whitaker, Catchley, Zero Infinities, Fabio Winland, and Noah Howard. You guys are amazing. You help me do this and keep doing it, and the Discord is very lively. Actually, this video was recommended to me on the Discord. I have a Discord link saying cute manga characters, and in that cute manga characters, this girl was posted. Akutsu was posted like 5 times, and I had to do a video on her after I read the manga, which is like I read it in a day. So yeah, my problem. Anyways, that being said, take care. I love you guys, and I don't know how to end this. Bye.